Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrienne. I am the Reluctant Knitter, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you. I made some purchases on TEMU of some crafting tools, and it's not, I mean, I guess it is kind of a review, but I haven't fully used either one of them yet, so it's not like a real in-depth review, but it's basically what I bought, what I think of it, and initial impressions, and that kind of thing. So let's get into it. So I was influenced is the first thing I shall say. So I was influenced by a channel called Knit and Crochet Ever After, and I can't remember how it got suggested to me, but it was a suggested video of somebody who did a TEMU haul. So she is a crafting channel. She does tutorials, she has tips and tricks, she does patterns, and she has hauls and reviews. And so she did a huge TEMU haul where she ordered a whole bunch of different things and kind of did initial reactions to them, unboxing and initial reactions. So I was like, hey, that seems interesting. So I know that there's probably a lot of thoughts out there, some probably very what's the word? I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say. Passionate thoughts about TEMU and Shein and fast fashion and these direct to sell, direct to buy, or whatever you want to call them, from overseas and all of these things. I get it. I understand. I haven't really. It's not my thing. It's not my soapbox. It's not my cause. So, but if you feel extremely passionate about it and about not purchasing from places like TEMU and Shein and all of these things, I completely understand. But that is not my feeling. I haven't really thought too much about it. And, I have my things that I'm super passionate about, and you have your things. So I just want to put that little disclaimer out there that this may not be a video for everybody because they don't love the concept or the idea of supporting this kind of thing. So the first thing one of the things that this person on Knit and Crochet Ever After purchased was a set of interchangeable knitting needles.
I saw Katie Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops, so I bought army pants and flip-flops.
So I bought a set of interchangeable knitting needles. They have a lot of different varieties. The descriptions are strange, so you do have to be very careful looking at the descriptions. What exactly are you getting and all of that stuff. She got a super, super cute one. The knitting needles were printed with flowers. They were adorable. They had a swivel cord. But this is the one that I settled on. So this set of knitting needles was $19.83. And this is what it looks like. So initial impression is the case is obviously not, it's not like, I was not expecting a leather case. It is not a leather case. I don't love the color. It's like a little bit too of like that orangey kind of red, a little cheap looking, but it was cheap. So what do I expect? And that is like the least of my worries. I do not have a problem at all with it. It's just like, meh, it's fine. So inside it comes with, I can't remember how many sizes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different sizes, ranging from a 3mm all the way up to a 10mm. So these are red. They are metal, and they have the sizes engraved on the side. So I'm pretty sure it won't rub off. Don't look at my face. So anyway, let me see if I can get there. So okay, so initial impression of the knitting needle is it's very smooth. The tip is nice. It's not super sharp, but it's not super blunt as well. The engraving feels nice on it. It does feel like maybe it's probably not going to rub off. So I really like that. I like the color. I mean, of course there were other cuter ones, but the color is fine. Everything feels really smooth on it. So that's really awesome. So then the reason why I got this set is because I have gone down the rabbit hole of interchangeable knitting needles and have been the proud owner, or not so proud owner, of 3 different sets of interchangeable knitting needles. And those of you who have purchased before, they are expensive, and I'm not saying that they're not justifiably expensive, but they are expensive. They can range anywhere from about $90 to a couple of $100, $200. So, you know, so it's a big investment. And so the first set of knitting, interchangeable knitting needles were Knitter's Pride Symphonies of Life. It was about $100, and it came with the standard. I believe that it's like a 4 US size 4, which I think is like a 4 millimeter or something, maybe 3.5 millimeter. I can't really remember, but a US size 4 up to probably a US size 10. So it doesn't have the real small, the smaller sizes. And then it came with like 4 different, this is generally what they come with, 4 different cord lengths, usually a 40-inch, 32-inch, 24-inch, and a 16-inch. And I believe it came with some notions. So it came with like a cable needle and a darning needle and some stoppers. You'll see them in this. And so that was about $100. My next set that I bought was a pair of Licca driftwood. I bought that at a show. I bought that at Knitting Vogue Live. And that was, I think, just over $100. Was it $125, $150, something like that? $175 maybe. Maybe it was $175. And I hated the cords. So I loved the needles and hated the cords. The cords were extremely, extremely stiff. They were not pliable at all, had way too much memory. And I felt like everything, it was like twisting the needle around so that it would lay flat, or curl in a nice way. So I was extremely disappointed in this set. It's not that it was a bad set. It's just, for me, it was not my jam. So then I wanted to purchase, I love ChiaoGoo, and ChiaoGoo I think are on the more expensive side. I think they do come with a lot of things. I haven't really looked that deep into it, but I really love ChiaoGoo. And so I was like, well, do I want a ChiaoGoo interchangeable set? And I ended up seeing I believe it's Knitter's Pride Mindful collection. It's a beautiful collection. It's like these teals and blues, very serene colors. This was I believe it was about $200, but it came with a lot of things. So it came with a whole set of cords. It came with two whole sets of cords, one fixed and one swivel, which was, I think, a great value. It came with the needle stoppers, or the cord stoppers. It came with a bunch of stitch markers. It came with locking stitch markers, darning needle, a really nice pouch. So it came with a lot of things. So I was like, well, if I sell my 2 current interchangeable needle sets, then maybe I will buy this one. So I did end up selling the Licca ones on Facebook Marketplace. I did not sell the Knitter's Pride Melody of Life. So if anybody's interested in purchasing secondhand an interchangeable needle set, it's in great condition. It's barely used. Just message me, comment down below. I'm still willing to sell it. It's very gently used, and I don't think I've even used it since I started. I bought the Mindful collection. So this is like this ongoing thing for me. The thing about the Mindful, this is what happened with the Mindful collection. The swivel cords are phenomenal, but the way that I hold, it must be the way that I personally hold my needles. The fixed ones break. And I was really, really annoyed, to say the least, that it was breaking. And I'll show you on this set where it was breaking, but it was breaking where the cord met the metal piece. And I was really mad, and I was like, this is a really expensive set. The swivel cords don't do it. The swivel cords have been wonderful, but none of them should do it, frankly, in my opinion. So I was really upset. So that was my big beef with the Mindful set. I still love it. It's a beautiful set, and I do use it all the time, but I only use the swivel cords. Okay, so anyway, I was like, for $20, what's it hurt to have another set? I mean, you could spend $20 almost on one set, or one set of knitting needles. So I bought this set, and this is what else it comes with. I'm sorry I went off a little bit on a tangent, but it comes with all of these needles, and then it also comes with the standard 4 cords. So it comes in a 16-inch, 24-inch, 32-inch, and 40-inch. They are not swivel, which is fine. I was not expecting them to be. But the reason why I chose this set is because it most resembled the ChiaoGoo. And I was like, well, you know, even if it's not anything like the ChiaoGoo, how hard is that? You know, well, how bad is that, I should say. So in the picture, these looked more red, like the red lace cords of the ChiaoGoo. They did come a little more orange, and I was super, super nervous. So I'm sure you're not going to be able to see the texture on these, but the texture through the bag, it comes in this little bag, looked like this other set that I had gotten when I first started knitting off Amazon, and the cords were like legit just like wire. It was they weren't like coated wire, they were like regular twisted wire. And I was like, oh, so I was like, oh no, are these gonna be like really stiff and gross? They're not. Look, they are very, very pliable, and I personally love that in a wire. So it is very similar to an interchangeable, to a ChiaoGoo cord. The other thing that it came with in this bag is the standard things that interchangeable needles come with. So it comes with the key for you to tighten the needle onto the cord. It comes with these cord stoppers. So if you want to take your project off the cord because you want to use if you want to take your needles so that you can use them for another project, you can leave the project on the cord and put these cord stoppers on it. It comes with extenders, so it comes with 2 of these. So if you don't have a long enough cord or you want to try something on, did I drop one? I did. That's okay. It comes with 2 of these, so you can extend your cord. And then it also, which none of the interchangeable needle sets that I had purchased in the past, came with this rubber silicone disc, which is not a big deal when you think about it of like, you know, who cares? But this is so awesome to be able to like grip and tighten, because sometimes as I'm working on a project, my project will start sticking in a certain spot, and then I'm like, oh no, what's going on? And my needle is starting to come unscrewed. So that'll help against that. So let me show you, where's my short one? Here it is. Okay, so I have here the 3.5 millimeter. So you just, you know, obviously just screw it on. And then you can take the key and put the key in the hole, which most of you guys probably already know, you know, and then you take your little gripper thing and then you just turn it and tighten it. So the reason why I'm doing this and showing you is to show, because another thing that I was worried about with cheap or inexpensive needles is it going to be sharp anywhere? Is it going to catch on my project? So this right here is extremely smooth. There is no sharpness or anything like that on the metal part. The hole where you tighten it, that is extremely smooth. It's not sharp at all. And then this, we'll see if these do it. And if they do, I'll be less upset. It's a $20 set. But right here where it joins, this was bending to the point where the, it's not silicone, but whatever this casing is over the wire was then exposing the wire, and it was breaking. And that's what happened with my other set. So that's one of the smaller ones. So then if we use one of the bigger ones, this is the 10 millimeter, you use the same exact cords for the smallest size and for the biggest size. So I'm not sure how that will affect. I generally don't use projects that on really large needles, so I probably won't use this size very much, but I'm not sure if having such a graduated decrease from the widest part of the needle to the join, if that's going to pose a problem. I'm not sure. So I guess that's something that I'm going to have to just stay tuned for if I ever even do a project on a size 10 millimeter, which is, I think, at like a US size 15 or something. So anyway, that is the first thing that I purchased from TEMU. Okay, so now let me clean this up. The second thing that I purchased from TEMU is an interchangeable crochet hook set. So this is very interesting. I have never had this before. So Yeah, so let me just show you what it comes with. So it comes with 22 sizes of crochet hooks. It has a 2mm all the way up to a 14, which is very cool. And then the smaller sizes are metal, save for this one, which is very strange. I don't know why, but the 7.5 is plastic and then the 8 is metal. So the smaller sizes are metal except for the 7.5, and then the larger sizes are clear plastic. Okay, so then it also comes with yeah, very strange. And it's like on purpose that the 7.5 is plastic. I don't know why, but anyway. And then it comes with 2 wrenches. And I'll show you, I mean, it's self-explanatory how it works. And then it comes with 2 handles. This handle is just a regular old handle. So basically, you know, it has like these, you know, a lip and these locking parts on it. So, you know, for the bigger sizes, you can just twist them and lock them in. But for the smaller sizes, you should use this wrench. So the wrench just goes around the base and you can just tighten it. And now it's on there. And then take it off. And then it comes with a bigger wrench for the bigger sizes. Okay, so the other thing it comes with, the second handle it comes with, which is very cool, and you probably saw a charging cord in there, but this is it's a light. It has 2 brightness levels, and then it also comes with a stitch counter and a row counter. So I think that that is super, super awesome. So I have both digital and ring kind of stitch markers or stitch counters, row counters, whatever you want to call them. This, I think, is like, I'm really hoping that I love it because that is just so cool to me. It's right there. And then I'm not sure if it goes away, like, because I think it goes to sleep after a certain period of time. So we can try that today. But if it goes to sleep when you turn it back on, like if I put a project down, is it still going to keep my stitches or rows? But the other thing that it does is if you hold it down, then it'll reset to 0. So that's cool. Let me show you what the light looks like. So that's the most bright, and then it goes dimmer, and then it goes off. So I haven't used it yet. I don't tend to crochet in the dark, so I'm not really sure. The bottom of the metal ones are plastic. This part is plastic, so when you turn the light on, it will shine, but I don't think that it'll illuminate. It doesn't obviously illuminate through the tip of it. So I'm not sure how well that'll work, but that's what it does. So then it has like a little charger. I'm not really sure how long the battery works for, but it has a charger as well. So I charged it up before doing the video. And this was, did I say how much it was? It was $24. So it's 22 sizes, 2 handles, a charger, and wrenches for $24.99. So that's it. That is my little Temu haul. I also got a couple of other things. I did get like some blocking combs. They have not come in yet. You know, I don't really tend to block like a ton of garments and things. I'm not like the biggest garment knitter. I do, but I usually just like lay them out flat. I don't tend to need to block, but there have been a couple of times, especially with shawls. I have wires, blocking wires, but I tend to find those fiddly where you're like trying to get them through the stitches and all of that stuff. So I bought blocking combs. They haven't come in yet, but I do think that that is actually all of the crafts. So I'm actually gonna link the video below that influenced me to look on Temu for this kind of stuff. Knit and Crochet Ever After. You can give her video a watch because she has a lot more very cool things. She purchased like a yarn ball holder and a Swift, and she bought a lot more things that you might find very interesting. But that's all that I got, and that's all that I'm here to show you today. And I really appreciate you guys checking this video out. So let me know what you think, and if you want me to do more of these and all that jazz. But I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.